Civic has a average amount of rear seat leg space. Headroom is okay, however. Single mat pocket back here, and then a rear armrest with cup holders. And the seats are fairly comfortable, and they're more padded even more than the front seats. And I actually kind of like sitting back here more than sitting up here in the front. And usually I don't find that in a vehicle where I like to sit in the rear seats more than the front seats. Alright. Now, trunk space is okay, but if you do get the hybrid, it will be much more limited. Now, these rear seats also do fold down, 60-40 split. But overall, it's a decent amount of trunk space here. Full manual passenger seat. Glove box compartment. Slams right down. I'm actually surprised it's not damped. Alrighty. So the Honda Civic may not be as automatic a choice as it once was due to improved competition, but its variety of configurations, high fuel economy, and ease of ownership keep it among the best compact sedans and coupes. So remember that this is Cameron Birch from Cameron's Car Reviews.
Hey everybody, my name is Alex Khvastovich and I'm a Russian-American blogger. Just wanted to do a little review for my new car, Honda Civic. I have to say this is very good purchase, and I paid for this car $3,000 down payment, and it's going to be $380 a month payment for 5 years. But so far I think this is really great investment. It gives a very good miles per gallon. You get about 32 miles per gallon with this car. It accelerates to 60 in 8.8 seconds, and I'm not talking about like, oh, this is a speedy car and that's what I was buying. No, I was actually buying it more as a family car, which is fuel efficient and very pleasant to drive. So this car has plenty of features, one of which is, like, if you lock your keys in the trunk, it will sense it. And this is my only pair of keys, by the way, so let's see. Yep. I was a little worried about it, but it worked again. So if you lock your keys inside the trunk for whatever reason, that happened to me once, it will automatically open it for you, so you don't have to worry about it. So let's take a look inside. What do we have here? It's a push to start, and so you just press the button, hold your brakes, press start button, and it starts. It has a touch screen which you can sync with your iPhone, and you also can install a navigation app on your iPhone, sync with the system, and then you'll have a GPS in the car. Buying a car with GPS, Honda GPS, is like 2,000–3,000 extra, so this is actually much better choice. You will save a lot of money. Now, here also we have Eco mode, which will save you a couple gallons per mile if you always drive with Eco mode. It has a side camera, so when you turn here, right, you can press it, or either you can say, turn right, and then you'll see this window. There's a camera right underneath there, under the mirror, and it will show you. So it's pretty comfortable if you turn, and you will not have any blind spots. You will be turning safely. Also, when you go into rear, it has a back camera as well. Inside it's pretty spacious, and You can also access from the back, from the trunk into the front. You can put the seats down if needed. Here you have we have speed display, which is like when you're spending a lot of gas, it's gonna be blue, but when you're driving and you're not spending anything, it will go green. Those arrows. I have to go on the road though, but I won't do that. There's a HDMI access, USB, power outlet, USB here. Okay, so you have touch screen with radio. You can sync your phone. I already told that. So I mean, overall, this is very comfortable car, and if you're thinking about buying a new car and you don't have like a lot of money to spend, and you don't want to buy used car, you want a new car, go with the Honda Civic, definitely. And you can get it cheaper. You can get it like for 18,000 total if you buy this the basic LS, I think, or LX. But this has more features to it. There's sunroof or moonroof, whatever. But yeah, sorry, I'm not really good with car reviews. I just wanted to share my experience, and I've been driving it for a little. It's almost 800 miles on it so far, and I'm very happy. It's very easy, very comfortable. It's quiet inside. When you drive it on the highway, you know, there's no problem controlling the car, and it's very safe. Okay, so that's about it. Sorry for my car review skills are not very good, plus my English is not that well. I don't have very strong command of English. I gotta think twice before I say something so it would come out proper, but sometimes I even say something that comes out funny. But yeah, check this car out, drive it, go to your Honda dealer. I mean, I love this car. So far, it's a very nice investment, a lot of features. There's also Bluetooth. I mean, a lot of features, and the car is not that expensive at all, and it will last. I have the coverage for 100,000 miles, bumper to bumper or whatever. You know, I paid a little extra, I think 2,000 extra, but instead of 60,000, it's covered to 100,000, worry-free warranty. So whatever happens to it, they change it. I also installed a security system in the car, just because Hondas are like top of the cars that are getting stolen in the United States. Yeah, so this is my review. If you like reviews on cars, I'll put a link below, and I'll actually insert a video from another guy that I know. He does only car reviews mostly, so you can subscribe and watch his channel. That's for his purpose. I'm just sharing this video as my experience. So like it if you like my video, share it, and this was Alex Khvastovich. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
What's up, you guys? Go Pony here with the 4-door 2015 Civic SI. Let's check it out.
Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down.
So let me just start by saying, if you're looking for fun to drive reliability, you have to check out the Civic SI. Consumer Reports has set the predictive reliability for the 2015 Civic SI at much better than average, which is actually the highest reliability rating that Consumer Reports gives out. And for a car with over 200 horsepower that does 0 to 60 in 6.3 seconds, that's a definite win-win for any car. But anyways, let's start with the mechanics. The 2015 SI will come with a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder VTEC engine that produces 205 horsepower and 174 pound-feet of torque with a red line of 7,000 RPM. The power is going to be fed through a 6-speed manual in 6.3 seconds and the quarter mile in around suspension and a multi-link rear suspension. For the exterior, the Civic Si comes with fog lights as well as daytime running lights. You can also spoiler starts at a little over $23,000. There's also an option for summer tires, which would add $200 to that price. And since I'm talking about the price, there's also an available navigation system, which would bring the price up to $24,590. On the interior for the 2015 Civic Si, you'll find the black and red colored theme, which is the same regardless of what exterior color choice you go with. In addition, the Si differentiates itself from other Civic trims with the red interior lighting rather than the blue that's used on all other trims. And of course, the Civic uses a 2-tier dash layout, which puts the speed on the top tier, which is intended to help drivers keep their eyes on the road while still being aware of their speed at the same time. You'll also find a 5-inch monitor to the right of the gauges, which displays information for audio, Bluetooth, and other info. The screen also allows you to personalize your car a little bit as well by allowing you to upload a photo through the car's USB connection, which is displayed on the screen. Kind of cool, right? For the sound system, the Civic Si does great. The 2015 Si comes with a 360 watt premium audio system with 7 speakers, including a subwoofer. And of course, the car comes with all the basics like power windows, moonroof, fold down rear seats, and more. For fuel economy, the 2015 Si will give you 22 mpgs in the city and 31 on the highway, and the recommended fuel for the Si is going to be premium. When it comes to safety, the 2015 Si comes with front, side, and side curtain airbags, anti-lock brakes, a rear view camera, daytime running lights, and other features available on the previous model. Anyways, let's start it up and hear how it sounds. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one. See ya.
All right, so this is the 2015 Honda Civic SI. I'm going to go ahead and start it up here and take time to show you how to use the Honda Link. Again, I'm utilizing my iPhone 6 here, and let's go ahead and show you how we set this up. I'm going to go ahead and take it and sit it down here for a second while I get the system plugged in. So what I do, and what I have done, is you buy the Apple connector, and it's got the charger, and located down here the HDMI is plugged in, and you got the charger there. And what I do is I like to slide it into this general area here, and you'll notice I've got all my applications. Now, you don't have to hit these applications, but I have the Honda Link launcher, the AHA, and all the other systems there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit launcher. And as you look on the screen here, we can hit the home button and go ahead and press the Honda Link. And it should bring up the Link Connect. If you'll notice what's going on here is Honda Link starts to generate on the phone where it's utilizing the network, and then it comes up onto the screen. Takes just a second. The LTE isn't super fast here. So again, with the Honda Link, I've got locations here where I can do food, ATM, lodging, parking. I can even find the closest dealer by clicking on here. It tells me where the closest dealer is. And if I go back, I can hit the home button here and click over to my navigation. And if you'll notice down on the phone, it automatically opens a navigation there, but then it brings the navigation up here on the top. So you can press the button here and it'll show you north, and usually when you're not on a road, it'll give you not on a digitized road. And when you press here, you can click in for your destination, you can set your home, and again, you can put that address into there. And through the speakers on the left side of the vehicle, you get her talking, and off the right side of the vehicle, you can hear whatever radio is playing there. So again, the Honda Link is pretty cool, and I didn't get the GPS package with the Civic SI. So this is a $59 app that you can download. And what the incredible thing about it is, that I was going to basically show you here, is you'll notice up on the dashboard that you have several different menus that you can go through. And so right now I'm like on my connected to Bluetooth on the phone. And again, down here, I can hit this button. What time is it?
It's 12:10 p.m.
And I can also hit the same button over here. Read the last text.
You have no messages.
Okay, and so I can reply to texts. After it finishes, it goes right back into the Honda Link system, and it's very simple. Now, what's cool about this is I can change the volume here. I hit the back button, go to my home, and I can click on iPhone, audio, and what the great thing about it is that you'll notice that I've still got the iPhone plugged in down here. So what I can choose is the HDMI, and you'll notice that the screen comes up that I have on the iPhone. So I'm hitting movies now. There's Guardian of the Galaxy, and I can go ahead and watch the movie. I can also reach over here.
It's 20 feet up in the air, and it's in the middle of the most heavily guarded part of the prison. It's impossible to get up there without being seen.
I got one plan, and that plan requires it.
And also when I click here,
So figure it out!
Can I get
let me
back?
show you down here. I can click.
Now, this is
and
important.
press this button.
Once the battery
And
is
it will
removed,
go to
everything
full
is going to
screen.
slam into emergency mode. Once we have it, we got to move quickly. So you definitely need to get that last.
And again, it comes through the entire system with the subwoofer in the back.
Just get it first and improvise.
I'll get the armband.
And what the only thing that irritates me about the system, how Honda has it set up, and I'm going to keep it on the screen, and I'm going to go ahead and put the emergency brake down. And what happens as soon as you drop the emergency brake, you no longer have the screen. But when I put the emergency brake up, I've got the screen back. So I was hoping that I could get around this some way, but it won't let you do it even with the iPhone connected to the screen. So again, you can flip through, you can see your email messages, and you can go through there. So it's really unique in the fact that you can surf and it can go through the screen, but there's still some disadvantages to it, especially on the new SI. But it's pretty impressive, all the stuff that you can do on the system. And I can flip back over to radio, or I can go to iPod, or stay on the HDMI. And again, just to remind you guys, located over here, if I press this button, it shows me the camera, which is located to the right side of the vehicle. I mean, the SI has some pretty impressive technological things. If I go back to home and I press Link Connect, it'll automatically pop open down here, asking if I want to allow Link Connect. So you got to kind of work between the system, and as you can see, it's just plugged in through here. The last thing about Honda Link, I can get the weather. I can even get a 5-day forecast. So it's you know, I got to tell you, as many Hondas as I've owned, this is it's pretty impressive. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys how impressive this whole system is and how it works. Just to, you know, those of you who don't have one of the new Hondas, the SI is truly a remarkable vehicle. If you have an iPhone, I'm not sure about the Android. So again, this is iPhone specific. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, Tony the Honda guy here for your first official look at the 2015 Honda Civic SI Sedan. This time we have it in the showroom floor. It was received today. We cleaned it up for you guys as soon as it got here, and I wanted to be the first dealer to show you hands-on what exactly Honda did this year for your 2015 Civic SI. One of the most important things about purchasing a Honda Civic SI, or most buyers, the reason why they are looking at a SI is because of what's under the hood. This is the most important thing about the SI, and what makes it very, very unique is the way that Honda put a oversized engine under the hood of a regular Civic. So it is a 2.4 liter dual overhead cam iVTEC engine at 205 horsepower and 174 foot-pounds of torque. Now, for all you gearheads that are watching this video right now, you guys already know that. You guys probably know way more than I do, but for some of the people who really don't know the Honda Civic lineup and really about the SI, this video is going to give you a little bit more in-depth look at exactly what makes everybody want a Honda Civic SI, what makes it so unique and sets it apart from all the other cars. Now, it is a sports sedan, this model in particular. It is a four-door car that achieves 22 miles per gallon in the city and gets 31 on the freeway. So with it being this much horsepower, again 205 horsepower, 171 foot-pounds of torque, not only do you get the get up and go when you want it and when you need it, but you get that fuel economy as well, which is really, really hard to find in a sports car. What Honda did this year is they did a lot of color matching with the actual car. As you can see right down in here, you have the fog lights, the whole bezel that goes around it, and they color coded it black this year. So everything that's unique about this one this time around is you have a lot of black moldings around the car, but around the fog lights, as you can see here, and the bezels themselves, they're all black. And as you can see, the actual front bumper, it looks like it has a front under spoiler, which a lot of people spend thousands of dollars, especially on the sport cars, for body kits. Honda pretty much already did it standard. You have a front spoiler down here at the bottom. As you can see how aggressive the lines are and how they flow through the actual whole car. So I really like to point out again and highlight how much time they spent on engineering this. And a lot of car makers, it's really a hit or miss. And I really believe that for the 2015 Civic Si, they really got it right this time. All right, my most favorite thing about the Honda Civic Si is how beautiful these 18-inch standard alloy wheels are. Now, these wheels are unlike any other Honda Civic that's out there. You have custom black and chrome 18-inch alloy wheels. If you could just, I hope you can see the kind of angle I'm looking at here, guys, but they spent a lot of time, again, designing these wheels, and they are beautiful. When it goes to upgrading wheels, I just don't know of any other wheels you could possibly pay for an upgrade when you have factory wheels that look this beautiful. One other thing I like to touch on as well is you have four-wheel disc brakes, of course, with all this horsepower and torque, and you need a way to slow yourself down. You know, the other nice thing about four-wheel disc brakes, in my personal experience, is you have basically less wear and tear, and you have less brake changes, especially when you go to a front-wheel drive vehicle. Most of them don't come standard with four-wheel disc brakes. They come typically with your front-wheel disc brakes, and then you have rear drum brakes. But on the SI, in no way, shape, or form does Honda cheap out. They spend the extra money, make sure you have excellent stopping, and as you can see there, you have excellent size disc brakes even in the back. One of my favorite things about this car is not only is it a fully functioning four-door sedan. A lot of people, they stray away from getting a four-door car because it's not sporty. Maybe they're single, maybe it's just that they don't need the extra room. But in my experience, when you do have friends, family, if you have kids, this is a fully functioning sedan. It not only sits 5 people, but one of the great features that you can pop this open, you got just as much trunk space as you would on a regular sedan, a regular Civic. I wanted to really highlight the back because the front is very beautiful, but they also Honda Design spent a lot of time really figuring out the aerodynamics of the car and making it, again, a functioning sports car, but also adding a ton of great looks. Now, one of the signatures that you'll see with an SI typically is that red and black interior and red and black accents, and they brought it to the outside on the 2015. As you can see here, you have a really big, huge wing spoiler. It's not just for looks. It looks awesome. It's very sporty, but it's a functioning brake light as well. So as soon as you stomp on the brakes, people are not only going to be seeing the rear brakes here, but they're going to be seeing it on the tail, on the wing spoiler. Also for the aerodynamics. I want to point out another thing here. Again, the black, the red concept, the signature on this car. You have a black diffuser. So the diffuser here also has that honeycomb down here, down in the middle here. You got that honeycomb design. You have a chrome exhaust tip right here in the rear. Again, it's one of the signatures of the SI. You won't find that chrome tip stock on any other Honda Civic in the lineup. Again, but it is a functioning chrome tip. It goes with the flow of the car. It gives it that extra exhaust, which allows it to get better gas mileage, better performance. Again, comes standard on the Honda Civic sedan. What I'd like to do now is open up the trunk so that you guys can realize how much trunk space you're going to get in this thing. All right, guys. So everyone's daring me to show you guys how much trunk space this Honda Civic has, and I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate exactly how much space you can actually have back here. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Well, if you didn't believe me, here we go. If anybody else wants to jump in here, I got plenty of room. So, just wanted to show you guys how much room exactly you get with this SI. All right. All right, guys. So, I like to finish off the video with what I believe is the most important part of the vehicle is the actual interior, and this is where Honda, I don't know exactly who all the engineers are and the design team who pays attention to all the small little details that really make this an excellent car. So one of the trends that Honda's going with is you have your keyless entry. So you're going to see this with more and more Hondas to come. They're all going to the keyless entry. Basically, you could put these keys, you could put them inside of your bag, put them inside of your wallet, and you pretty much forget about it. You come inside, you put your, again, this is to the SI, you put your foot on the clutch, you push the push button starts up the car, and again, it's really, really, really convenient. So, you know, a lot of people in the past had a lot of problems with putting keys in, having too much weight on the actual keys, causing problem with the ignitions. Something that, again, you never have to really worry about, and it's really cool. Everybody likes buttons, right? Push the button, starts up the car. One of the other things is you have your power side mirrors, and they are color matched to the actual car for the Honda Civic SI. One other really neat feature about it is you do have your Honda lane watch. So on your right hand side there is an actual camera that will view your blind spot, and basically you will see it up on the on this nice 7-inch high definition screen. It's high resolution, which is you know, again, it's something that it looks like a navigation system. It looks like it would, you could basically pay an extra $2,000-3,000 to have this system installed, but it comes standard on this Honda Civic. This is not the Honda Civic